I call my friend Lester and ask him for money. I tell him about my problems with the mafia boss Madroza. He tells me, come, let's talk. So I get up and go to see Lester. I haven't seen him since the last incident. Hold on, let me remind you who Lester is with this video. I arrive at Lester's house. He lives in a crappy place. I quickly climb the stairs and approach the door. I knock and make a hand gesture. The door opens, and I step into the filthy house. My friend Lester has become a hacker. The house smells like farts. Lester confirms it. Back in the day, during a robbery, Lester was shot in the large intestine. Now, wherever he goes, he farts. People in the neighborhood have nicknamed him Farting Lester. Because of this, he learned hacking farting all day while working from home. The person responsible for this is me, and I feel ashamed. Lester tells me how I can redeem myself. He explains the job in detail, hands me a bag, and sends me to an address. After grabbing the bag, I move quickly, get in the car, start the engine, and drive to the given address. I arrive at the first location, get out of the car, and enter a store. Once inside, I mention Lester's regards. The lady at the store gives me a discount just because I mentioned Lester. Here you go, pick something, she says. I end up looking like a hippie IT guy. By the way, the lady is pretty hot. I leave the store and get in my car. Without even closing the door properly, I head to the next address. The door won't shut, but I keep going anyway. Lester calls and tells me to change the phone battery once I get inside. You idiot! You already gave the instructions at home, I think to myself. I arrive at the second location and light a cigarette outside. While I'm smoking, an office worker approaches. Another hippie-looking guy. I light his cigarette too. We chat for a bit and he invites me inside. No one even asks for my ID. Screw this job, I mutter. He asks me to remove a virus from his computer. Of course, it was our farting friend Lester who put it there in the first place. I follow Lester's instructions and clean the virus. After running the program, the antivirus removes everything. Our goofy hippie guy dances in excitement. He tells me the phone prototype is in the room. I grab my bag and enter the room. After checking the area, I open my bag, take out the phone, and replace the battery. Then, I leave the room. I walk out of the office as casually as possible. Without drawing attention, I run quickly, get in my car, and drive off. On my way home, Lester calls me and tells me to watch the phone presentation. I'm almost home. All right, I say, and park the car. When I arrive, I start wondering again, is Amanda cheating on me? I look around suspiciously. When I walk in, it turns out my daughter is just watching TV. I look at her and signal her to leave the room. We argue a little. I take the remote from her. I sink into the couch and relax. The presentation starts, and I watch calmly. CEO Jay Norris says, I'm going to each and every one of you. The audience claps. Jay continues, you still don't get it? He makes a hand gesture, and the audience claps again. Then he shows the phone. With this, you're Just as he's speaking, I call the phone. It explodes. His head is blown off.